Job's a job. Job's a job. So that's people's business, bro. Okay. Focus on your job. Focus on what it is that, and that's the lesson. That's the lesson right there. Focus on what you want. Focus on your job. I don't do vids anymore because of just how easy it is to redirect myself. This is why each of us have like different gifts, different attributes. Different ways of going about things, and the reason our story is the way it is. Discernment. Discernment. It's not always who it is, who you think it is, you know? Just pay attention to what you're doing, you know? Interesting. It'll say a lot. Because at the heat of the moment, you know, it all comes out and stuff like that. I'm telling you guys, bro. Intentions over illusions. It's easy to make assumptions that someone's, even I said that, you know, I spoke on flip-flopping, switching. That does a lot. That does a lot. That does a lot, man. I didn't say much there. So I'm just chilling right now, and then I got a live I'm gonna do. But that right there was enough. Pay attention. It's funny how that doesn't exist. How that's not true. How that was never something to be true or false in the first place. If you just didn't look at it. It's weird. It's weird. The access, the accountability, Hmm. Some things are hard to understand, man, so it's really easy to make a narrative out of it, you know? I get it. I just tried making a video. Well, I made a video, you know. They will mock, mimic, or judge you, whether you're at your lowest, whether you're at your highest, trying to get your highest. It's up to you to care. Why do you care? It's not validated. Not in this perception over here. If you know what's going on with you, that's all that matters. There's no such thing as that. And you see that. You want to gain more. You want to gain more on how to help yourself, on how to view things for you, on how to, you know, be where you want to be and keep it there. You don't want to keep giving out yourself, not getting anything from it. Deep, 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 man. What's going on right here? Deep, deep, deep. They thought, no, 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 no. No. I cannot believe it, bro. So I just saw that too. Projection. Projection. Exposed. Nope. That's not a victory. That's not a victory. And you can feel it too. You can feel that that's not right. What you're doing, what you're saying. The affiliations. It's not right. Even if you were wrong, it wouldn't affect what's right about what's wrong right now. Sounds confusing, but it's not. Interesting. This is a study modeling session. Since you probably think I'm trying to look cool right now. Starting point to things is always, you can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about that person seeing it that way. And they know they see it right. They really don't think that you're just someone just being you. They always think it's something more to it. That what you just saw right there is going to be the first L you see when it comes to projection. And I know I'm right. And I know that this projection mirror nonsense. Here's the thing, man. It's intentions, bro. If you're playing defense and you don't have an intention, if you're playing defense and you don't have an intention, your defense may look bigger than offense. Your defense turns into offense. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's not fair. Because you hopped into someone's energy and tried to confuse them. And whether this person was right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Who are you to be the person to judge that person, bro? Now look at all of you. All up on this person's stuff. New hobby now, all because of this person. New this, new that. New looking at this, oh, look at this. All because of that person. The very person that you have a problem with. Please make it make sense. Let me just close my eyes, man. Let me just close my eyes and talk for the rest of this. We're fine. Something's telling me a lot of people are not accurate about a lot of things. Something's telling me that a lot of people know they're not accurate about a lot of things. Yes, something's telling me that people are told to tell non-accurate information. There's a lot more going on than you know. Something's telling me that what's going on behind what's being said is much more important than what's being said. Yeah. Because when it's that big of a deal, don't get fooled by what you're seeing right now that's supposed to discourage you. Because it's not going to work. That's right. It's not going to work. I'll talk about it more later, but, and I'll say thank you later, but it just breaks my heart to see and to know and to not say what it is that I saw right there. And deep, deep down, we're upset. I can't believe it. This is really what the feeling is. But you're hoping it's a test too. You're hoping you don't know sometimes. Sometimes you're just hoping it's a test, A test to see if you're going to be loyal. People love diving into the past so much, man. Sometimes you just got to ignore it. You got to turn it off. I heard one of them say that one time too. Sometimes you just got to ignore it, turn it off. Because it's not true. And once you kind of see that sign, just kind of, I don't know. Visit back in, maybe a couple months. Take some time off. Because there's a lot more deeper than you think it is now. Don't get discouraged. Don't get fooled. Because that's growth right there. Because I know the truth, bro. The real truth about what was being said that, wasn't really details in it. Why it's being said. They have a problem when you defend yourself, yo. It just doesn't make any sense, bro. A lot of the things that we're finding out is making sense. You kind of wish you didn't know. Try to balance this stuff out, Um, that's one thing I had to learn. But the thing is that the more I went kind of detective mode, it was more validated because of what was actually being done to you, tried to be done upon you. So I'm being dead ass serious, but I can't get too details because now I see what's going on. I can't get too detailed because now I see how much is on the line, and oh my goodness. Because that doesn't have to be who you think it is, bro. I think that's where I get upset sometimes. And then I gotta try so hard to calm down, considering the starting point. So it's almost like you're, what, unvalidated to take it that far? Maybe. Maybe, yeah. One thing I saw from, you want to know the best thing about me messing up is actually? The best thing about me purely messing up, not on purpose, there's no such thing as you mess up on purpose. The best thing about it is you get to see the full scenario of everybody's true colors. You do. And that's the best thing about messing up and everybody else, because I'm telling you, man, when you know who you are, look at this. Look at this, man. Come on. That's when you got to depart. And that was done on purpose. That right there. That maybe that was I'm not going to think for someone, speak for someone. I think that's them kind of like trying to protect themselves. I look at things different, bro. And I completely understand. I completely understand. That's the way I'm gonna look at it, bro. Nobody's gonna sit up here and explain themselves and put themselves in a defensive mode, a defensive space. So that's as far as I'm gonna go. Look at this. Mr. Trendsetter, huh? They did that. They were literally doing magic mirror nonsense. Now look, now everybody's doing it. Okay. I see. It's tough. It's tough. Being a real original person, it's tough. Because you will see somebody not go through something as hard as you and go hard. Go hard at acting like they went through what you went through. And I'm really proud of myself for just not allowing myself to get upset at things like that anymore. Because I know what's up with me, yo. And energy just doesn't lie, bro. It's why you are who you are. Start to realize that more. And that annoying shit that you just saw right there, it won't annoy you. And they will be the ones who are shook when they don't get the reaction they wanted, and when they were over here already speaking it into existence that they were celebrating, knowing damn well they weren't, bro, because the energy doesn't lie. People can say what they want to say. It won't work. Because it's about intentions and it's about the actions, I'm telling you. So it doesn't matter how many people are over there right now. that person, that person, that person, that person, justifying what they're saying because, hey guys, I got this, and look, I saw them this. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's the premise of what you're doing. I can't believe I know it, but I just can't say it. It's like, damn. So it's like you got no reason, you have no choice but to keep following through with it. Yes. They have to. They have no choice, I'm telling you. Discernment. Dude, I'm not perfect, bruh. Like, what the heck? You didn't know? Duh. I'm not perfect, man. Y'all over here thinking this dude was doing that shit on purpose, bruh. No. Why are you in a position to even be thinking like that? Let's talk about that. Golly. Oh, no remorse, this. And, oh my gosh, man. They have no choice. I messed up. I used that C word yesterday. Goodness. Bruh. And there's a gentleman that was also being messed with, but let me not even say that word to, act like, not act, but, I had to go hard on me, even though I didn't really do nothing, but I'm willing to accept the message. Just don't pay attention to that. Focus on you. Focus on you. And despite me being upset about, some things I'm seeing, I'm happy about some things too, because I'm starting to see that individuals are, they really were rooting for you in the beginning, while seeing your faults too. That's why it's so important, and I'm understanding that right now it's a very vital time. Right now is a very vital time for everybody. Right now is a very vital time right now for everybody, man, because everybody is being affected by something. Thanks for joining the live. I'm from Montana originally. It's a nice state. It's it was going down JM Smore 10, J Smore, JM Sword, JM Sword 10. How you doing? But yeah, so where am I from? I'm from Montana. You'd be shocked. In high school, I knew some pretty high Spanish. Because my best friend, both my best friends were Hispanic, actually. I had a big three. It was like the big three, the big four. Especially when we had an exchange student from Honduras. This dude was funny as hell, bro. This dude was funny, man. I used to laugh so hard, bro. People like to make it seem like, oh, you're so miserable and shit, bro. Like, people just let people do their thing, man. People be talking about people too much. I understand if people look at me that way too, especially but that's what I'm trying to say, bro. You can't be someone in a position to look at someone. I'm not trying. It's like weird, bro. It's just you gotta understand. It's like starting points, man. It's starting points that lead to why someone is like gonna talk about someone like that, though. That's what I meant by the defense shit yesterday. It doesn't matter whether that person's watching now or not anymore, because I meant it, bro. But never in my life would I plan Let me repeat. Never in my life would I plan trying to disrespect someone. Yeah, we are on the internet. Yeah, we are in the digital footprint, is what they like to say. And yes, welcome to what everyone was talking about. Snippets of this, snippets of that. But if you know who you are, you can't go too far with that, man. It's a different situation over here. It's a little more quirky. It's a lot of resistance. There's a plan. Someone can sometimes have a plan for somebody. That involves them, right? And this is a plan that observers don't know about. They probably were told a different plan. You never know. And if it doesn't seem like that plan is working out, there could be a multitude of things that happen that may not be fun to go through. Because there was a miscommunication, or you could just be right about what it is. And you don't want to believe it. That's a really sad experience that I do think, though. Very rarely have I had that, but I've had it. Being confused on what was the intentions in the first place. And not only that, that person may be validated to think the same thing, but it's based off illusion. I get it. I do. But the thing is that deep down in the spirit, that person didn't mean to hurt anyone. They were unaware of how much it was affecting someone. They thought they'd get away with it, okay? They didn't get away with it. That's all. They just didn't get away with it. Doesn't mean they're a bad person, because they're not. It may make a lot of people not like them. So a lot of people may not like this person. But due to that actual truth of them not being aware of their actions and how much it caused an impact, just leave it at that. And yeah, we felt that. I like making my tasks. I don't like being told a task. Let me repeat. I'd rather make my own task instead of be told a task. I don't have any hate for anyone, man. I don't have any hate for anyone, bro. Shout you out, man. I just saw your message. I'm gonna get right back to you. I don't know who's that over there creeping. Look. if there was an impact, if there was an outcome that someone's scratching their head about, that they're happy about, or that they're sad about, ask yourself, how were you even in that space in the first place? Why is that person saying what they're saying? Are they correct? Are they confused? Maybe they were confused. Maybe they took it a little too far. You shouldn't ever take it too far if you're confused. That's kind of like retarded. It's kind of stupid. It's not the smartest thing to do. But maybe that's how you get the answers quickly sometimes, you know? I know not many people drop by right now, but I don't even have a title in this. You know, I'm kind of just chilling right now. And I'll probably outline some things for tomorrow. It's toxic, I won't lie. Like some of the things that I see and it's like, damn, you intentionally put that there. Like, is it really that deep? And it is. Wow. Wow. It's that deep. Damn. Wow. Wow. I was gonna talk about you know who. Wow. That's why you gotta move on, man. Because there's no such thing as that, bro. There's no such thing as that, bro. You know that, man. You know that. It's an illusion. Payments, money, to create an illusion. Wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. God, you really know what's up, yo. Don't question why someone's doing what they're doing if it's confusing you. Just realize that it's confusing you. And it's up to you on what you want to do with that, you know? But that won't work. There's something about that that's off. There's something about that that's off. But I get it, though. I understand. I understand. That's kind of what the next one's going to be about. Because, yeah, I mean, yeah, it worked a little bit. Because, I mean, this person ain't going to really be in that energy that they were about to be in. It is deep. That's deep. The impact. That's how I know. I refuse to be guilt tripped. I'm not falling for it. No. I refuse to be guilt tripped. We might be Bimbo the Fool over here sometimes, yo, right? But, bro, when I say that we actually got a heart, we got a heart. Hmm. Wow. And it makes you wonder what that person was being said and told to, you know? Affiliations, man. Affiliations, man. The way you move with social gatherings, with acquaintances and people, behind what people see is way different and so much more, not authentic, but peculiar about the way you do it. Just that itself will have others doing it in a way different way, more open to communicating when you see someone vulnerable, because it makes you feel like you ain't got no problems about yourself, or you feel more comfortable because that person's in a vulnerable situation, and people can get together and talk and make it feel good. I talked about that, man. Something's off. Something's off. I can't really put my finger on it, but something is off. And it's not adding up. The self-sabotage mirror prank scam is something I'm going to talk about. This is wild, man. This is crazy, bro. This is a huge spiritual warfare going on right now. I really hope everyone's okay. But I'm worried, yo. I really am worried, man. Because even with all them things I said, man, I really was giving a damn about that person, bro. I just can't believe it. Even with all the mistakes I made with her, bro, and this and that, and it's like, bro. We gotta go, bro. Because it's just one of those things where it's a phase. What's that one word? It's a what, a chapter? Yeah. This feels like a chapter. Something weird going on, yo. And it's okay. I gotta use my voice more outside of here. Figure things out, and it'll be okay. I think we just get comfortable, because we can just express ourselves here and expect, people to see it for whatever way we want. Now we're over here thinking that we can make someone see something. No, no, no. I wish I would have been more of a team player, man, instead of having a partner and doing this shit alone. I just gotta quit being in that space, bro. I just can't believe it, man. This with everything. But individuals are scared right now. Something tells me there was just a bunch of impulsive, emotional type energy today. Not really me, actually, but just in general. That's what it feels like. Why? Hmm. Man, I know I'm just like blubbering and rambling, bro, but it's like, damn, dude. Golly, bro. Why, bro? Why? It's money talks, bro. Money talks. So what will you do next? Program, experiment. What will he say next? What reaction can we do this? This is this. I understand. But once this person has put enough, the whole circumference, and we still don't want to like give it up, dog, it's that bad, yo. Well, someone can know. I've been there though. I've been there. Should have ended me. Oh my goodness, guys. It'll be alright. It's gonna be alright. Just take a deep breath. But then again, some people don't like being told what to do. Oh my goodness, yeah, just be careful, everybody. Just be careful, everybody. Be careful. And just have a good night. I'm pretty tired. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this live up, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, who cares? I'll keep it up. But yeah, I'm tired. I think one of the streams I fell asleep and then the phone died, I think. Plus, I'm glad I didn't really make a title for this, so I can kind of get away with it too. And there ain't really no one, on here. So I think everybody's paying attention to someone else right now. Which I get it. But that's a phase, and that's what I meant by that discernment thing. It may have something to do with getting someone else's reaction that has nothing to do with the topic. Look at what space you decided to put yourself into. Don't worry, I may be talking about me. But golly. Yeah, just take care of yourself, protect yourself, yo, and stay high up in spirits, and I'm gonna leave it at that.